Hello, I'm Dustin Wagner. I'm going to be doing my final speech as a persuasive speech for why libertarian values should be the accepted norm for America. Uh, so my first argument is that people should be responsible for themselves. I don't think the government should be babysitting us. Uh, Telling us what we can and can't do with our body. I think that the government's role should be to protect other people from, protect you from other people, protect other people from other people, not protect you from yourself at all. So seatbelt laws, drug laws, they're a massive waste of money, time, and they infringe on our freedoms. Uh, not that I especially care about seatbelt laws. It's more about what they represent. Uh, because if they're able to tell us, hey, we have to wear our seatbelts or we'll get fined. It's a slippery slope of what they can, what they're able to do. They can just continuously ramp it up. And this sounds like a conspiracy, but it's not. You can see it even today with COVID restrictions. I definitely think COVID is dangerous, but you're seeing massive spikes in suicide. You're seeing businesses shutting down. It's awful. These people have worked their entire life. Small business owners are the backbone of America. Uh, I hope to someday be part of that class, and I think that through the government overreach, where they're dying out. Companies like Walmart, Amazon are becoming powerhouses, even more so than they already were. I think someday, people talk about libertarian values as though we're the ones in favor of companies like Amazon running the world, but we're not. I think that we're the party of competition, which I think is the values America was founded on, where we want small businesses to be able to price cut, do whatever they need to do to get ahead of those big businesses. And with COVID restrictions the way they are, they're just unable to do that. They don't have the funding to be shut down. A lot of these places are living month to month, paycheck to paycheck, and they're not getting their paychecks. And on top of that, they're not getting government assistance, which I don't agree with government assistance either. But if you're going to shut down the entire government, you have to do something. Or if you're going to shut down the entire country, I think that we've gone the worst possible route with COVID. We've managed to alienate small businesses, the entirety of the population, and we've managed to build mega corporations up to the point that I don't know if it's too late. I think that these businesses will just become more and more powerful to the point where they can form almost monopolies. So my argument about libertarianism against socialism, because I think socialism is awful, but I think that one or the other is going to be the next policies for America, like what we're going to become. I want to fight on the side of libertarianism, but with socialism, I think that a lot of the people see it through the lens of perfection. They don't see what can go wrong with it. I think libertarianism is fail-safe against corruption, because with lobbyists, for example, with libertarianism, it doesn't make sense to lobby. What are you going to lobby for? It's small government. If you're lobbying for more government, the government doesn't have power to do that. That's the thing. With socialism, I think that with an already overarching government, it can just get worse. It can get more and more powerful. You never see laws passed to give the government less power. And with socialism, I think that'll just be widely increased. Because at that point, the government's in charge of so much. It's just hard to see it not being corrupted. Because at that point, with such a big government, that's when the people in charge can really do some damage. A lot of people don't like Trump, for example. Imagine Trump or Biden, depending where you go, or depending where you lean politically. Imagine them in a system where the government controls every aspect of your life. Because right now, Donald Trump, he could put some tariffs out. He can do some restrictions with COVID, but he can't wildly change your life. And I think it's going to be the same with Joe Biden, which is why I thank God Bernie Sanders wasn't elected, because he would have made it to the point where even if Bernie Sanders isn't corrupt, he would have paved the path for corrupt politicians to run America however they see fit without checks and balances. So that's the gist of my argument, that I think libertarianism is the future, and I hope I was able to change your mind.